he says that Bielsa creates exercises through a very particular and thorough analysis of matches and players. He can absorb all the action. He then hones in on just one aspect and he transforms it into an exercise. From that tiny part of the game, he's capable of developing a drill that replicates it and improves it so that the player can execute in the match. And it's no surprise that although Bielsa himself may be very nuanced and very specific and maybe hasn't been at the highest level teams, a lot of the top coaches of today, for example, Guardiola, Simeone, Pochettino, etc., they learned the methodology of how to coach from Bielsa and then adapted it to their own ideas. So let's look at switching the play, for example. So how do we know what to coach players on switching the play? So we should start by analysing the situations of the game. So for example, here the player is able to open up the body, receives on the inside of the back foot, plays inside of the opposite foot, and it's a very quick switch of the play. Here, for example, you see an example where the player runs forward. The run is matched, so now he checks back, so it's two movements, and now he's able to open on the back foot after the two movements. Here, for example, you see that the player is pressured, so he can't receive on the back foot, so he has to use his body to shield, but he can still turn, and he can still switch the play. Here, for example, we can build up, so we can see a 2 against 2 situation, one movement, second movement back, 1-2. So this time you don't open up and switch the play. So you can see by analysing the situations of the game, we can start to build up training exercises through our analysis. And then, in the Croatian way, they believe, as we discussed, in large numbers of conscious repetitions until it becomes subconscious. So we're looking at training exercises that have got a lot of repetition. But one thing which I just want to point out, if we look at this video clip again from the DVD,
the first drill from the
it looks like a very basic passing exercise. This is with under 19 players. Now, on the one hand, as a technical exercise, so you'll see that the players, they focus a lot on the specific details, so without opponent, but the angle of the pass has to be correct, the speed of the pass has to be correct, which foot you receive with, which foot you play with, the way that you turn your body at which angle. They're coaching all of these factors. However, it's something more than that. If you also look at this situation now, so this is now like a number 9 player who's about to pass the ball back.